Dream. There you go, we're back in play. Sorry about that, viewers. We had a few technical problems, but you're back in the same frame. We lost the sound.
No danger. We are back, Tone.
Yeah, and Kelly's doing well here. She's on yellows. Has she got a pot? She can't see the one over the pocket. She can't cut the one in behind the back. This is quite tricky. She's looking for a safety, but not sure if there's any safeties.
No.
I think she's got to bite the bullet and pop the one at the top of our screens in the top right pocket. Make sure you don't go off in the middle. Bounce it out twice across. She's looking at the one over the pocket. Doesn't go. She's looking at just clipping off it and going behind the other yellow on the right. Like that, but she's made a bit of a mess of it.
Yeah.
The only thing with that shot is that she stopped the reds going into this bottom right, so it's not too bad. It's not bad at all. So James Edwards, he's looking at finding somewhere safe on the left-hand side of the table as we looked up at the bulkhead, but there isn't a lot that's safe. He's going to have to come up with something ingenious. Maybe plant one of the ones he's close to onto the one that's bottom left. That still leaves him one that's on the bottom cushion on the right, so he's right up against it here, James. And if it goes 4-1,
well, 4-1
would be immense.
That would be interesting, Tone. That would be
almost game over.
That's your handicap, that is.
That would be almost game over.
First to 6, don't forget, people, those that are tuning in.
Okay, so Kelly's got one long yellow. It's not a gimme. It's not a gimme. And you're not guaranteed position. You could easily land behind the red and black.
If you cue it though, if you stroke it through,
yeah,
get the white sort of halfway between the yellow and the pocket.
I know, you've really got to cue that though.
Yeah.
And she's only 2 inches off the cushion. This is a real tough shot. This will take some proper cueing. It's the only shot she's got though. And here we go. This could be 4-1 or not. It was a brave effort. It was a brave effort.
Oh, she must have shot it.
Wow.
She covered the bag. Unbelievable scenes. Yeah. Can't be happy with that.
No, she's left the one in the middle, but what's he going to do afterwards? What is he going to do afterwards? Try and cover a pocket back. I mean, she's had a good result there. Oh, wow. He really whacked that. And now these are sitters. Absolute sitters. And this looks like 4-1. Could be an absolute hammering for the Whitley Club. They lost their league title a few weeks ago to the Bracknell Tavern. And now they could be losing the cup final. It's an unbelievable scene.
A little bit awkward to get out though, isn't it, from the one on the cushion? Do you drop in the one?
I think you drop in the hard one on this cushion.
I think you play the one on the left-hand side of the screen last, don't you?
Yeah.
That's your free life.
Mm-hmm. I would actually risk the one on the cushion, because if it doesn't drop, what's he got? Nothing.
True.
You might as well just nudge it in.
She's looking at the top one, but this is risky. This is giving away your free life, isn't it?
Yeah, well, she's thinking she's got another life with these two down the bottom here.
True.
She played it pretty well, but it's gone wrong.
That's frustrating for her, because she actually hit that pretty sweet.
She hit it quite sweet. Yeah, it wasn't the worst shot ever, and she's had a bit of a bad result.
Yeah.
She hit it quite nicely, actually. That's why I would have just tickled this bottom one in over the cushion, over the pocket. If it drops, it's game. If it doesn't drop, it doesn't matter.
There you go. Three balls on the table. I would have probably played the easier of the bottom two. Come up mid-table.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
But
could that be a turning point in the final, viewers?
Easy game from over here, isn't it?
Yeah. The viewers were about to switch off at 4-1. Now they're having a little think.
Can she pull off the Tony Sullivan off one cushion, pot it?
You have to be a good player to do that. Promise you that. But yes, she needs something special. The viewers are glued to this shot. They were just reaching for the Deliveroo app to get the munch on, and now they've had to stop and watch this. Watch this shot, one of the biggest shots of the final.
She's looking low on the screen. Is she going twice across?
James, and I think just once across and try and pot it. Yeah, she's going to try and pot it. Touch the right hand side, AJ, as we look. Problem is, if she does pot it, she won't be on the other one, that's for sure. But I think make sure the hit.
She keeps on looking at twice across, you know?
I don't like that at all. No, that's getting silly now. You've got to go across the other side. You must make sure the hit, because if you give away two...
Well, the question is, though, but how close can she get to it?
It's a good effort. It's a good effort. Unfortunately, it's gone a bit safe. It was a good effort. I can understand what she was doing.
It'd be the second best shot of the day, Tony, if you got that.
Wow. And she meant it. So she's still got a bit of control at this bottom of the table. And James has hit another hard one. And he's left the hard one. And she can drift across.
That's a bad one. I mean, he's literally left the worst possible angle he could.
He's left it perfect. The only thing that can go wrong here is she goes in off it in the top right.
I can't believe he's missed the pot. That was...
The only thing that can go wrong is she goes in off it in the top right. And it is on. Trust me, it is on.
True.
But...
You've got to drop it in, haven't you? Float it in.
Yeah, it's a lovely angle. Just don't go in off. I called it. Unfortunately, it was always going to be there. It looked an in off. So Eddie's had a bit of luck there twice.
He's playing one of the worst shots I've seen in a long time. He's actually come away with a golden chance here.
Yeah, he smashed two in the middle, hasn't he? And on these tables, they're not forgiving at all. You can't smash them in these middles. So now he's got a free shot down the rails. The yellow's safe. And he's gone back.
Are you smashing it or are you dollying it?
I'm dollying it and leaving yourself on the one next to it to the top right.
Exactly that.
He's decided to hit. Well,
he's got lucky with that.
He's got the plant. He's got the
gone
plant.
Across into the yellow there.
Plant now.
Trouble with the plant is I think the top ball would be going towards the yellow unless you hit it firmly.
Yeah, but you're on it. You're on it now. When are you going to be better on it than that?
True.
That's all I'm saying. Because the black comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you take the top three, the black comes into play. But he thinks he's confident enough. Oh, there's a cheer gone up from the team. Is that the first ball he's potted? Legitimately.
Yeah.
I think that's the first ball he's potted.
Some banter.
Now you see, you don't want the black to come into play now. He was right on this plant, and now he's got some work to do to get on it. That's the only thing I was saying. They were always going to be drop-ins.
Yeah, so when I was saying about the trouble with the plant and the ball going towards the yellow, I wouldn't have played the plant. I'd play the one over the hole. And then coming back. Now he's trying to get back to exactly where he was before.
Okay. Except he hasn't got the insurance of $3. He's playing your shot, though. He's going to play the one over the hole, is he?
I don't think he is now.
No, but yeah, this is awkward, isn't it?
All I would say now, though, is that
he's got to be careful he don't go in off.
The white's going on the far side, which is what you want.
He's played it okay.
That's perfect.
Oh, he's only got the perfect angle as well. You can just top spin this through and have the black in the bottom middle as we look. And there you go. And that's a massive frame, viewers. It was going to be 4-1. It was a certainty to be 4-1. It's now 3-2. It's
And
now
that is-
3-2.
That is game on.
That was very unlucky. Well, I say unlucky Kelly winning off. It was always on, but it still is a bit unlucky to going off it. But it was always on. We called it. Very unfortunate. So, game's
3-2.
back on, viewers. Game's back on.
3-2.
And last up, we have...
Here's a good one.
We've got Brad Parker. And we've got Emma Rees. Good game, good game.
So Brad, I believe Brad could have won the stats if he'd have turned up to the last game of the season. 'Cause I think he was half a frame ahead of Mark Priest. He didn't turn up. Priesty won his 2 frames and snuck the stats off him.
Yeah, nice that.
I think Brad was top all season.
I think Priesty's won it 2 or 3 times now. I think the stats.
So.
I used to run the stats. I mean, they've been running about. I would say they've been running about 8-9 years now.
At least.
Yeah, because there was a pandemic, so we say about 9 then. I think Davies won it twice. Priesty's won it at least twice. Callum's won it once. Ross McDonald actually won it once. I think Rab Weir won it one of the early years, and I think I sneaked one as well.
You definitely did.
There you go.
You got to be a decent player to win the Reading Division 1 stats file.
Yeah, I think I had a very good season that season. I think Davey was second to me. He was my teammate. I think to outscore him, I've done okay.
Fun fact, it's actually slightly easier to win the stats if you play for a top team.
There is that. I did it from playing number 1 as well, which was interesting because I had to play.
Yeah,
I remember beating Priesty, and I had to play some good players at number 1, so I was quite pleased with that year. Played a lot better than I did tonight. Let's put it that way.
Just to explain what I mean about it's slightly easier to win the stats if you play for a top team.
Yeah.
Because of course you don't play against your teammates.
No, exactly.
Whereas if you play for one of the lower teams, you play all the top teams.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to play the top players week in, week out. Now, Emma's made one off the break.
It's not great though, is it?
No, it hasn't split amazingly. She'd want to be yellows, but unfortunately there's no yellow available.
Shakes her head. Shakes her head.
Can you play the yellow? Can you play the yellow on the right off the red? She's looking at it. So
I see what you mean.
Yeah, just snick it off the. That would give you game on, but it's very high risk.
So the rightmost yellow on the screen towards the top right corner.
She's definitely looking at it. She's going to play it. She's seen the Tony's. She's seen the Tony shot. She's going to play it.
She's got to graze the red.
Yeah, just graze it, and it's in. No, she opted for the safety. She opted for the safety. Okay.
We thought she was playing the part.
Yeah, we thought she was bringing the house down. And when she looks back at the video later, she thinks, oh, maybe I should have played that. That would have been lovely, that. Anyway, she's played the safety. Brad's now thinking, not sure which colour I even want to be if I could pot one.
Anyone watching wants a shout out, let us know. Give us a score prediction. I'll shout you out.
Yeah, have we got anyone chatting yet? Or nobody's made any comments? They're probably moaning about the sound.
Yep, apologies. Sound did drop off for a second. I had to restart things. Apologies.
Yeah, we'll give you a shout out. Score predictions. Any general pool inquiries. Any help with potting balls over the hole? We can do that. Help with flukes, I can cover that.
Potting balls out of snookers.
I can cover the flukes aspect of it. Okay, so she's gone for the yellows. The yellows are now all there. He's looking at this. Yellow by the black. I think it does cut in. It does cut in. Obviously he's heading into the black. You don't know where the black's going, but the yellow does go.
Yeah, could be a frame winner, couldn't it, if it comes out nice?
Yeah. Will it just snick the black out somewhere nice as well? Presume it will. He's got to go. Well, no, you can't go reds, can you? You must go yellow.
Doesn't like it.
No, he doesn't like the fact that he's snicking the black and he's not sure where the white's going, but you'd be very unlucky not to be on the one in the middle. I don't think he likes the one he's closest to, actually. It might not pass to the top right. Is there any value in going reds at all? got an easy starter.
You could play the easy starter with a bit of pace and send the white into the black.
That could push the reds safer, I don't know.
I think you play the yellow next to the black, and yes, you don't know exactly where things are going to go, but I think the white goes up the table. You've got 4 or 5 yellows you can land on.
What's the rules if you hit them at the same time? The viewers want to know.
That's fine.
It's okay if you simultaneous contact on the yellow and black.
Yeah.
It's okay in these rules.
For those tuning in, apologies for the sound outage. I had to turn it on and off again because there was a issue with the sound.
Yeah, but what's worrying is we've gone down to 4 viewers. Why is that?
Oh yeah, it's 40 something. Sometimes
It's gone wrong.
But on that, if you subscribe to the channel, it doesn't cost you anything. You will know when that happens because you'll get a new notification of the new feed straight away. So
There you go.
you might want to do that because you will get told when the stream's back up.
Yeah.
What you don't want to do is just stay on the old stream and be sat there wondering what's going on.
Exactly.
He doesn't like it, but he's okay, isn't he?
He's certainly better off with yellows and reds, I think. The black's not great.
What are the issues? I suppose the yellow top right is a little bit tricky. I don't think that goes past the red over the pocket.
That was always going to be the hard ball. Okay, we've got a couple of score predictions. Rob's come in.
Hello, Rob.
Rob Morshead. Yeah, he's come in. He's saying 6-4 to the Westwood Club.
Now that I would like to see. Drama, Rob.
Brad's played that well, but as you say, that yellow that's towards the top right of the screen is always going to be the issue.
Hello, Roots. Give us a score prediction, Roots. Roots says he's watching.
Yes,
Roots.
Roots. Yes, Roots. Give us a prediction. Only because it's something to talk about. We don't really care what you think or anybody thinks. We just like getting the public involved.
So when it was 3-1, I think you could have made a case for the Westwood K's being marginal favourites. Now it's 3-2.
I'd say it's 50-50.
I don't know. I think the Qs versus K's.
50-50.
I think the Qs are slightly favourites now.
Yeah, and don't forget the Qs looking around their table. They're holding back some good players. They've got Crossy,
They've got
Dave Shaw in the wings waiting to play, and of course the legendary best Tony and Reading, Tony Grover. Hopefully he'll put in a better performance than he did last week when he was steaming.
You can probably see the balls this week. So
yeah, it'd be all right. So he's waiting in the wings. Who else we got in the wings? Yes, some good players there.
Did you say Dave? You said Dave Shaw, didn't you?
Yeah, I said Dave Shaw and Crossy.
So they could put out a stellar 5 if they wanted to.
Stellar 5. Drop me and Priesty after that load of rubbish. And they could be in business. And Brad's having a look at this.
He doesn't like it, but
no.
I think he's on the one to...
Well, he's on the one in bulk, but...
Yeah, that's not ideal. I mean, there's an argument for me for playing the one bottom right of the screen.
Yeah, by the black and drifting over for the other one. But
Because
the problem is, how are you going to get back for the top one?
That's why he doesn't like it. I mean, he'd like to be where he is now.
This looks a touch straight. You'd have to force this, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Don't like forcing them. He played it at controlled force.
Needs to get past the red.
No. Okay, so can the treble be on here?
Double as well? Double go?
I don't know if you can make the double.
I don't know, mate. I think it might be okay.
I quite like the treble.
Do you? Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable.
The only problem with the treble is you've got to find that little gap between red and black, and that's tough. You've also got to avoid the yellow, and he's looking at that now.
Yeah, the treble, that's the treble.
Yeah, but he's worried about hitting the yellow. It's squaring up and hitting the yellow. He's also looking at the back double, but the problem with that is the white piles into those two reds.
The trouble with the treble is you've got to really pump it.
The back double is on, but the white piles into the two reds that are stuck together, and that could leave him a lot of headaches. I think he's trying the treble. Was he just going to just take his medicine and cover the pocket? No, he's going for a treble. He doesn't know where the white's going now. He's worried about snookering himself behind the black, you see. He's thinking, where's that gap?
He's
thinking,
screwing
where's
it
the
back,
gap?
isn't he?
Yeah, but where to?
I think
You
where
could
his
screw it off.
tip is his cue, yeah.
Yeah, but you could screw that in off. This is far from straightforward in a huge frame. The viewers are loving this.
Roots has come in with his prediction,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a big one.
6-3 Whitley. What? Whitley win all 4 frames from here?
He's
It's
saying
a brave
the K's
shout.
don't win another frame. Unbelievable scenes.
It's a brave shout. If Roots wants to have £100 on that, that'll be fine, because I might have to chuck my frame there.
Yeah, get in the top 4.
Yeah.
The next 3.
Mind you, the way I played, I'm
Emma.
certainty to get beat anyway.
Well, this frame here, though, I mean, by no means a gimme from Brad. He's built his part up now.
He's
Now
going
it's time
for
to
this.
play the shot.
Is he going for the
trebling.
treble? He is. He's playing the Tony treble.
Quadruple. Fluke the treble.
Oh, he played the treble.
He did play the treble.
And he wasn't on the other one. Now the thing is,
He might never play it with the tracer's side, but he's left an awkward shot here for.
is she going to just tuck him up
For
on the
Emma.
top one? Is she going to tuck him up? On those 2 stuck together, would you tuck him up, or is there any value in that?
But where are you playing it though? Leave it in the top pocket.
Here's Cole. Cole's feeling better now after that fluke. Okay, so Emma's going for the pot. She's trying to move the other one. Oh, she snicked it, but it didn't go in. She's on the middle, though. She's on the middle. Is she going to have another go at moving it? Play it in the middle and try and move the hard one. That's an option. Cole, you can come in at half time. You can take over at half time for the commentary. Tell the viewers how. You can tell the viewers what a great shot I played. You can tell the viewers what a great shot I played there.
Too soon, 10. Too soon. So I think Emma's looked at it, and I think she's decided now is the
She's
time
going
to
to
play
tuck
the
him up.
snooker.
Yeah, she's going to roll onto the top
Should
one
be
of those 2.
Should be careful she doesn't pop this red though.
Yeah.
Be careful you don't roll the red in the L.
Nah, she won't do that.
Trouble is though, if Brad can go up and down the table, he might actually be able to pop the yellow.
Yeah, but she knows that he can't really go up. No, she's going for this, I think. She's not dropping this in, is she? Oh, it did go in. No, she did the fatal thing that you said.
I'm going to give myself one commentator's point after you called that shot before, Tone, about the in-off with Kelly.
You're going to give yourself one. That's an unfortunate turn of phrase, but anyway. She can snick off this one then.
Yeah, but
she's nearer.
She's
got to
fine.
leave it on the bottom cushion as we look.
Yeah, anywhere above the words on the screen, Whitley Social Club cues.
Yeah.
I think if she leaves herself on the bottom cushion.
Yeah, there's 2 problems with that though. She could push the red safer, and also she could go in off.
True.
So
I think it's too thin to go in off. I think she can just get middle of the bottom right-hand cushion.
Is there any value in putting the red
Sorry,
between the
bottom.
2 yellows
Yes, I think that.
and snicking off it and
I
going up
think
the top?
that might happen.
That could be some kind of shot.
Yeah. She's not playing off the one.
Yeah, she's playing off the
one
one in the middle.
pocket.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not sure about that. That leaves an easy gap for me.
maybe she can pot it.
No.
She can snick it in, and she can. She
Well,
went for it.
No, she was playing the snooker behind the red.
I thought. Oh no, I think she went for the pot. She
No.
played it so thin.
No, she's playing the snooker behind the red.
Really?
She was
Unfortunately, Brad
disastrous.
wants the 2-in-1 here. 2-in-1 here, Brad. Bit harder for me, Brad. And that would have been 2-in-1.
He's given it the grimace. He definitely did want it, but he didn't hit it hard enough.
Yeah, he hasn't got too much to do there.
No, I mean,
It's droppage.
he should be locked up. It's a poor shot from Emma.
Just a little droppage, and there you go. And Emma will be kicking herself, and now it's 3-all.
Oof. Well.
I think it's time for a little half-time break, is it, AJ? And there it is, 3-all.
Yep, 3-all. we're not doing food today, so we are going straight through.
Okay, I'm going to have a little break,
Fair play, Tone.
and we'll see you in the second half, viewers.
Nice one, pal. Tony Sullivan there, giving it the big one after his win. 3-3. For those not familiar with the Wednesday League, we do ask, just for efficiency purposes, teams to put their first set names down all in one go. In the second half of matches, players can go one at a time. They can put all 5 names down. They can put as many names down as they want to. But they have to put at least one name down. Three. Balanced on a knife edge. I can see Kelly is discussing who's first on. I can see Crossy is doing some league business. Just doing some receipts for the Summer League. So I have the name for the Crucible, sorry, the Westwood K's. And it's Emma Reeves. And I have the name for the Whitley Club Q's. And it's Dave Shaw. Big frame. She's got to make sure she didn't go anywhere near the pocket with the red, and you potted it. Anyway, good luck. Here we go. Right then, boys and girls. 3-3. It is Emma Reeves. I'll just get Emma Reeves added to the thing. Kelly. Awesome. Thank you. So Dave Shaw's to break. Dave Shaw, who would get in every Wednesday pool league starting 6 at the moment. Didn't play in the first 6 because, as he said, he's not really been playing that much, and in his opinion wasn't really fair on the other players of the team to take away a place. Very steady player, Dave. Emma, you probably heard off camera that me and Emma were just discussing her frame. She knew about the ball going in the pocket, but she just didn't hit it quite right. And then she didn't think about playing off the other side of the red. She actually did play in the end. Thought it was an easy snooker to get out of if she did that. Fair play. That's the way you see it. Tried to get a perfect snooker behind the yellow. Didn't quite manage it. Paid the consequences. Dave's looking to see if he can pop this ball down the rail. The white is, I think, touching the yellow, which might make a small difference. Looks as though it's very close to being able to pot it. Looks like he might want to play it with a trace of side to bend it in. Looks to be fine. Welcome back, Tony. I was fine.
Oh, he's played it well. Played it well.
Avoidedly enough. Wasn't quite sure if he could look at that, see if he could get past the edge of the yellow, and he could.
Yeah, these look nice now, AJ. They all go to that top right, and the rest go in.
He's got to mind his work, hasn't he? The bottom one goes bottom of the screen as well.
Yeah, I was just speaking to Dave. He won the singles last week, but he admitted he was very rusty.
Yeah.
Playing a bit more golf, but I see him having a knock earlier, so class is permanent. Form is temporary.
Indeed, I've just been.
You'd expect Dave
picking him up.
You'd expect Dave to take these out. Maybe the black's the hardest shot. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I spoke to Emma about that first shot of the last frame. You remember the one where we thought she was snicking it in off the other one? And she said she looked at it and she said it looked a bit hard. I said it was hard, but it could have won you the frame. Okay, so Dave's just going to play these two.
Oh,
He's going to play it long. He's going to play it long into the yellow pocket. You have to play it now.
Probably a frame winner, isn't it?
Yeah. The black's not a gimme. Got to get on the black. Maybe he doesn't fancy the long one, but that's definitely the shot. Straight in the yellow pocket, screw back 6 inches.
Coon across the cushion there.
Yeah, it's dead straight though, AJ. It's not tricky for a man of Dave's ability. He's just got to be careful with this black. Need a lot of right hand side on this, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, he's played it okay.
He's not giving it the large.
Didn't put a lot of right hand side on it, did he?
He's giving himself a shot though.
Yeah, he's got a shot. And there you go.
Lovely finish, to be fair.
Thanks for coming. Don't know why he was dropped in the first half. And there you go. Roots is on his way to the prediction.
Oh yeah.
Right, chuck those scores on, AJ. And now it's Mr. Priesty. They're going strong. They're going strong. Mark Priest on next. Who broke those, by the way? Oh, Dave did, didn't he? Of course he did. He broke in dish, didn't he?
Was it breaking dish?
I've got a feeling it was, wasn't it?
Well, I've just put it in as one.
Oh, I didn't see Emma have a shot. I don't think. No. Right, so Cole's up. And Cole will not be wanting to see any flukes in this frame. He will be absolutely distraught if there's any more flukes against him tonight.
every frame's a big frame now, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, technically, the viewers want to see Cole win this frame
100%.
to make it interesting.
I'm looking for a 5-all turn, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, what happens then? Blackpool shootout?
No, it's just straight 6.
Straight through. Oh, of course, it's 11 frames
11
tonight.
frames.
Yeah, 11 frames. First to 6th. No shootouts tonight. Yeah, so the viewers want to see Cole win this one. How are we doing for time? 9:45.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Should be okay.
Cole's forgot his chalk.
He hit them quite well last time. They split okay, didn't they?
He's Cole been given 2 breaks. God, he's
2 breaks.
living life, isn't he?
He's absolutely loving it. Let's see what happens here. He's going to hit the front ball and he's going to hit it dead straight on with a lot of
cushion.
pace.
What do you reckon? See how good he gets. Nope, below the middle pocket.
It wasn't
Bad
the best
break.
connection, that. Wasn't the best connection.
No. Didn't split great,
But there's a little group of 4 on the top right that have gone a bit awkward.
if Cole, you watch that back, note that the white hit the side cushion below the middle pocket, which means you haven't hit it anywhere near.
No, he's not
straight.
he's not caught them well at all. But will that work in his
Awkward
favour
though.
though? Will that
Awkward.
work in his favour? Because there's 2 groups of. I think Priest is going to go reds, but that does leave the awkward red in that group. I think reds are the shout. Unless.
Just that one awkward one, isn't there? Do you go big first shot, play the red by the black into the bottom right and send the white into the cluster of reds and the yellow? So yellows and the red?
That would be the brave shot. But
Too much?
I got a feeling.
I got a
He's
feeling.
playing that now. He's going to go into them straight away. No, he didn't.
Didn't play it. Didn't play
He
it.
decided not to.
I wonder if he thinks he can get at it from the bottom pocket.
Oh, wow. That was the ideal angle to get at it. You cannot get at it now. He's dead straight on the one in the middle.
I think he would love to have had an angle to do it off this one, but it's too close to the cush.
Yeah, much too close. And you can't force these in his middle too much.
And you can't play any of the other reds at the top of the table.
Yeah. What you do is you roll this in the middle and play the one to the bottom left as we look on the screen and run round the back of the yellow. No, he did try it, but you can't force it and you can't cue it that badly either.
He's been going to the James Edwards School of Potting.
Yeah, but
Bang him in the middle.
He actually cued it for a man of Mark's ability. He cued it appallingly. It has to be said, but never mind. The viewers are loving the tension.
I'm nervous myself.
Okay, so Cole is looking at the 2 stuck together.
Chance. Decent chance. Just needs a first pop.
Yeah. He can put it in the middle, I think. Okay, so Steve Andrews is on. He's saying 6-5 either way.
Yes, so Steve Andrews. Come on, Steve. Get those splinters out your ass.
Yeah, he's on the
Come on,
fence.
Steve.
He'll be telling us at 5-all it'll be 6-5 either way.
Come on, Steve.
Won't he?
None of that. 6-5 either way.
He'll be telling us that when it's 5-all, AJ. He'll be going 6-5 either
Come on, Steve. It's like saying both teams will score, get a frame.
Yeah.
Come on, Steve. Give us a winner.
Yeah. It's like last week, Steve, at 3-all I was saying it was going to be 4-3 either way in your singles match. And I was proved right.
Carl Lyons says he hopes the Westwood Club win, but I think it's a big ask. Up the girls.
Yeah,
Up the
all right,
girls.
yeah.
Easy, Carl.
Yeah,
Come
steady on, Carl. This
Keep
is a
it up the
family
girls.
channel.
Yeah, easy, Carl.
There's lots of families viewing tonight. We won't have any talk like that.
Carl's mum's watching.
And she's just seen him cover a pocket, a cushion.
Yeah.
Sorry. And now Priest is back alive. Nervy shot, that one for me, but it's to be expected. He's up and coming, Cole. He's going to be one of the top players in Reading over the next decades when we're all pushing up the daisies.
Indeed.
And he's up against one of the top sort of 2 or 3 players in Reading, so he's bound to be nervous.
Yeah. It's all good for him though, because it's
Especially,
best way to learn.
especially after he's been devastated in the first half of a fluke. So Priestley's played a pretty good shot there, a little safety. And he's got Cole in a lot of bother. But having said that, Priestley's still got the hard red that's been there all along. And he has to deal with that.
Yeah.
But he has got 5 balls to deal with it now. He can go into it. Cole, unfortunately, has covered another cushion.
He's got that on that cushion now.
Yeah, and that's... I don't know about those 2 shots, covering them 2.
I mean, I can see the intention there, because he's trying to get that yellow over the bottom pocket.
Yeah, I've got a feeling his bookmaker's been on the phone from the Far East, promising him lots of cash. But we'll see. That's not the greatest shot in history. He's now got to pump this long. Yeah, he's not overjoyed with that at all. And also,
That's the problem on Mark. That is the problem.
Yeah, he's still got that tough one. But Cole has got 3 balls safe now, so Mark can afford to have a little investigation here. He's playing the one by the black and going into the bottom right. No, he's playing that one first. Oh, it didn't drop. How was it not dropped?
I was about to say, Cole's balls aren't great.
I'll be honest with you, I reckon this might drop in the next 5 seconds, especially if someone smashes the cues round. Be careful, this is right in the pocket.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This could drop.
If it drops now, it comes back up.
If he puts his hand on the table, it could drop.
Yeah, it'll just come back up though.
I don't know if I'm seeing things. We'll see.
It is very close.
Yeah.
Because it's been over 5 seconds, it just comes back up.
Yeah, it does come back up. But let's see if it drops when he puts his hand on the cloth.
What I was about to say was, although Cole's balls were on the cushion, he could have rolled them down either side cushion over the bag.
Should have covered that. Should have covered that top right by now. Anyway, he's got a free double now. Straight double.
He's playing the double now.
Yeah, he's playing it now. He's running out of options, so you might as well play it now.
See if he's as good as Vanessa was on the double. I think if he gets the double, the white's going to the right a little bit, isn't it?
It is. It's heading towards the black, which is not good for him, to be honest, and he knows it. But what can you do? He's not in great shape here.
I think that's Brad O'Reilly. Says 6.5 Ks. I'm loving that, Brad. That would be drama.
Right,
Bradders. That's the sort of drama I want. 6.5 to the underdogs.
Bradders want some drama on a Tuesday night.
Like I say, Brad earlier wants some drama tomorrow night as well. I want to see a 5-all.
Okay, so just remind us what's on tomorrow night. It's the cup final.
Div 1 cup final.
Div 1.
The Kennet Valley club, which Brad plays for, John Greenoff's team.
Yeah.
Against the Salisbury Bangers, Steve Andrews' team. So
and just explain the difference. It's only for Div 1 teams, that one.
Yes.
And this is the main one for all divisions.
This is the FA Cup. This is the comp that everyone's in.
Got ya.
That is the Div 1 Cup.
Okay.
The Div.
And why do we have a Div 1 Cup? Is that just to fill out the weeks?
We like to have a.
He's going into this. He's going into this, by the way.
Big shot.
And he's got it out. And it goes in the middle. He's had a touch.
He's played the Moses shot on the Red Sea's part.
Exactly, the parting of the Red Sea.
More of a yellow sea.
Well, the yellow sea for now, yeah, for our Asian viewers in China. And it flies in. It absolutely flies in. Cole is now...
Snook yourself, Mark.
Cole is now distraught. The only thing to go wrong here is a 2-in-1.
Yeah, you dolly this, don't you?
You dolly
it.
You absolutely dolly it.
Think how hard you're going to hit it, and is it even softer?
Yeah, you absolutely dolly it.
Oh, Tate Rockings just come round to check everything's all in order.
Yeah.
Played it into the jaw as well, that's okay.
Okay, soft screw down the rails, play it in the green pocket, and it's happy days.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Just got to be mindful of the angle you leave yourself. I know you can't really judge it that well, but you'd love to get just above the middle pocket, wouldn't you, on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
Bottom of the screen.
Yeah, you screw it down the rails all day long.
60 viewers plus now, Tony.
Wow.
Flying in.
Well,
Everyone wants the 5-5.
exactly. What else is there to do on a Tuesday night?
We don't want.
Nothing.
We need Priestley going off here so we can get a 4-all. We don't want 5-3.
The viewers are loving it.
Drama.
There's nothing else to watch on a Tuesday night. They've already watched
No.
the whole box series of Mobland, so now they're interested in this.
Oh.
Oh, and it goes in the middle.
He's actually gone past the straight as well. It's a great shot.
And all you do is roll it through a foot and have the black into this bottom right.
All I would say is that for the great player that he is, he's not the best cueing off cushions and over balls.
But having said that, it's dead straight and he's a foot away.
True.
So
Big pocket
it'd
as
be
well.
a major shock if he misses that. And there you go. And he's played it like a dream. And there is no in off. That wall of yellows means there's no in off whatsoever. He can just drop this in. And thanks very much for coming. And there you go. So there's been a hell of a comeback here. They were 3-1 down. The favourites were 3-1 down. They're now 5-3 up. They just need one more frame.
Roots' genius
Roots.
prediction might come true.
Roots is like a clairvoyant. We want his numbers for the lottery tomorrow night.
5-3. A reminder for those watching, it's 1st to 6. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, why the heck not? I'm trying to get to 1,000 viewers this year. I'm
Exactly.
on 760 odd, I think.
Exactly. You've got to subscribe.
Come on, people. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, forget
Do it.
about Netflix and Amazon Prime and Paramount.
Oh, this
you,
is where it is.
you just got to subscribe to free for this. And you get all this drama. And here's Grover. Here's the
Oh, there we
man.
go.
A lot more sober than he was last week.
Played in the top hat last week, Tony.
Who's he playing? Who's he playing? Do
Playing
we know?
Kelly Denton.
He's playing Kelly Denton. And when you said the full frame was the biggest frame ever, this is now the biggest frame ever. In fact, each frame
Every
since that full
frame.
frame has been the biggest frame ever. But I can see you're thinking. But this is huge. This is absolutely huge now.
Every frame's big now. Every frame's big now.
So 5-3. Grover's having a look at the. He's got the break, and this is to win the cup for Whitley.
Yeah. So Henry Harding won the first frame. A bit controversial. He's not gone in again. Not going to lie.
Yeah, it's an interesting one,
this
isn't it?
Your old theory tone of don't waste your arguably best players.
Yeah. Well, Henry would be fuming if he doesn't get another game. It'd be a dead rubber. Well, it won't even be played.
I mean, to be honest, the situation we're in now, the K's have to win the last 3 frames. So
Yeah,
if they are going to win, they have to play.
I know.
So to that extent, it's
Mm.
whether he plays now or later doesn't really matter. But
No.
at 3-3,
Yeah, you'd want him to go in,
Yeah.
having just beaten Priesty. Yeah, I'm not a fan of delaying people, especially in a league match. Can you imagine
Yeah.
going on 11th when you're 8-2 down? You'd be fuming, wouldn't you? Henry's got a bit of a reputation for giant killing, isn't he, as well?
he really has.
He's not worried about the Davies and
No.
the Priests and the rest
Much
of them.
underrated players are. He has his moments, not going to lie, but he's a much underrated player as are Henry.
Mm. Okay, so Grover's decided just to open up the yellows a little bit.
He was going for it. He was going all guns blazing.
Mm. Do you know what? Can Kelly pop this red in the middle? Now. And
play it
then
now?
they're all on.
Do you go corner first and then go across for it?
No, I'd play it
Go
now.
Play into the other one.
Yeah,
Chip it off the cushion.
yeah. It does go bottom right though, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, it does go
Yep.
bottom right.
You could play the one bottom pocket first.
Get a
straighter
better
on
angle,
it,
yeah.
and then play without
Yeah.
playing cannons. But
Yeah, get a better angle. The one by the black's slightly annoying, isn't it?
mm.
Would you play into the one by the black now?
I like your shot tone of playing the one from the middle first. To be honest,
Yeah, don't mind it.
get it out the way now,
Yeah.
because I think you can come back to the one bottom pocket.
Yeah.
You can double the one by the black if you're feeling brave.
Yeah, she's looking at it. She's looking at it. She knows it's the right shot. Drop it in that middle.
If you do go for the middle one, just don't play it dead weight and leave yourself touching the other red.
I think she wants to get closer to it.
Yeah,
I don't mind that.
she needs to get the white above the yellow. It's northwest of the cue ball.
She played for that one. It does still go, but it's a very thin snick, and you're losing the white somewhere. It's not going to be very nice. Play the one into the yellow pocket, maybe.
I think you've got a choice of one now.
Bottom left. Yeah, bottom left.
Bottom left? Where are you looking?
Yeah, I think bottom left first.
I think you can see.
There you go. Bottom left on the screen as we
sorry,
look.
yeah, okay, yeah, sorry.
It's rattled.
These are the
Here's the shot. Play this.
slightly tighter
Play
pockets.
this yellow on the bottom right into the pocket and send the white round the angles. 2 cushions into the hard one. And you're bound to be left on them.
I think he's looking at just dropping it in top middle and then play down the cush.
Play it now. Bottom right.
But do you need to move it? I guess my question is, Tone, do you need to move anything?
No, it might actually go bottom right.
Drop
So
it. If it goes,
yeah, dead weight in the middle.
might be a big pocket as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, dead weight in the middle and send it down the rails. Has he seen it? He hasn't seen it.
I don't know. So the question is, does the yellow on
It
the
will
top
go.
cushion go direct?
Yeah, it will go. And if not, it will go off the yellow. So this is a huge chance.
Can you hold for it? No, he's playing your first shot.
He's playing my first shot.
He's going for the plant, is he? He's going for the plant or going direct?
I'm not sure. He's going direct.
Going direct. He's fluffed it. Fluffed his lines.
It's kind of half-hearted attempt at. It was a bit of a nothing shot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He definitely played to pot it at that pace, but he butchered it. Now then, can Kelly play the shot? We said play
It's a
first.
thinner clip from there than it was before.
Yeah, but at least it goes off the cushion from there and moves the red. The one by the black doubles in the middle. Yeah, it's tricky. It is dead tricky this time of night.
It is.
10 o'clock, 4, 5, 3. In a frame, Kelly must win. Kelly must win. So Kelly must win this frame to go 5-4. The viewers want her to win it. She's playing that little snick in the middle, AJ. She knows it's the right shot. It's a good effort. She's got it. Now then, can you double the one by the black? I think you can.
I'm looking closely at it. I think she's fine. She can just see enough of it.
The problem is the black's going nowhere in particular.
Yeah.
Black's heading safer towards the cushion.
Might need a trace of side, do you think? Or you think you can play it natural?
I don't think she's got any other shots. The only thing she's thinking, though, if I open up the black, that will be game over.
Yeah.
So,
Not sure looking at the table if she's got a lot of choices here.
the problem is that, as we say, if she doubles it, the black's not going to be in a nice position for anything.
No.
In fact, it's probably going even more safe than what it is. No, she might just opt to keep the black safe, but I don't know if the viewers can see, but on the screen the black does go in the top middle as we look, past the red and past those yellows. Obviously the yellows will all be gone, but it does go in that top middle. She's reluctant to go for this double because she knows it opens up the whole game.
Indeed, yeah. What else can we do then? Let's have a look.
The problem is, do you go out on your sword or do you play some dolly shots and still go out?
She could play off the bottom cushion into the red at the top of the table.
She's being brave. She's going for this double now. She nearly fluked it.
I think she was a bit concerned that she couldn't get to the plotting angle because it was close to the black.
Yeah, definitely.
It's made things awkward though because that red's taken away the natural path to potting balls down the table.
He's got plenty to do here for me. I think the one near the black spot he's looking at and then seeing what we can do.
you top into the danger area? If you top into
No, he's going to top into the red, which
yeah.
might tie up the other yellow on the cushion. That's
Yeah.
the danger he's thinking.
Can you play more of a sort of punchy top spin, play into the yellow?
I'm not sure. Oh, you mean like a sort of stun shot
Yeah.
into the yellow that's between the two reds, you mean? Yeah, possible.
Don't think that yellow goes anywhere.
Tell you what though, these reds are not far away from all going. The black's the problem.
No.
But he's still got a bit to do. I think he's going to play the one over the bag.
Okay, I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all.
A little nudge. Oh, he's missed. He's not got the nudge.
Literally gone through the gap.
Okay, so he's going to play it long. But the thing about that is, you're going to leave the red to the middle, and all the reds go, and then she can double the black. Kelly can double the black for 5-4. This is unbelievable.
You have got your free life of the yellow over the bottom pocket, but I assume where the black is, you don't want to risk losing that life. See what I mean? You could easily pot that and
I don't think he's got
go across the
I don't
table.
think he's got many options, has he? Just to roll it down the rails.
Roll
If
it
it
down
drops
the
in, you can go for game.
Do you try and leave the white on the bottom cushion?
No,
Or do you drop it in dead weight?
you're gonna. I'd rather drop it in dead weight.
Risky.
He's not playing it. He's playing the other one. Oh, he's covered the pocket. Oh no, he's potted the other one by mistake. But
eyes to the skies. He didn't plan that.
no. I definitely need a break.
Tony goes for a comfort break. It's getting tense. Well, Steve Andrews. Who knows? Will it go 5-4? That's your prediction. I think this is a 50-50 game for me now. Both players got 4 left. Looking at the table, I think it's close. Tony's got the middle covered. Kelly's got the top of the table locked down. It's not a bad shot there from Tone. Can Kelly bump the red she's nearest to over the middle pocket, take the middle pocket and put the yellow 3 or 4 inches down the cushion, on the cushion? That's what she's looking at now. You don't want that yellow to be pottable, you want it to be hugging the side cushion. If you get it wrong though, could be good night Vienna. Oof, drama. If you don't fancy it, you can play into the one at the top of the table. Pass the problem over to Tony. Literally leave the white roughly where the red is. Snookering Tony on the yellow over the middle pocket. She doesn't fancy it. Welcome back, Tone.
Yeah, okay.
She's just been looking at whether she can bump the red over the middle pocket, bumping the yellow down the cushion.
Yeah, push the yellow down the cushion.
I think she's torn between that and just rolling for the one at the top of the table and snookering Tone over the...
I don't think it'll drop in, but we'll find out. Well, she's had a result. She's put one safe.
She's got fortunate there.
She's put one safe. But here's a shot for you: to roll it in the middle and then double the other one onto the one over the bag.
Yep.
And that could be Christmas.
Yep.
Or would you just go conservative, play down the rails now,
No.
and leave nothing?
I think I'm doing what you're doing, Tone.
Yeah, he's playing this one for the crowd. Round the back of the black with the white.
I mean, you could get rid of the top 2 first and then play the double for the match.
That's why I wondered whether he was going to play the one down the rails first. But
Trouble with playing the double plant is
the yellow could go safe.
Yeah, if you hit it plumb on, it could go safe. That's the risk. If you go top 2 first, you've basically got a double for pretty much the match. It's probably a slightly easier double if you play it as a plant. However, if you don't get it, then
yeah, and like you say,
disaster.
the yellow could always sneak off. think he's going to play, drop it in, down the rails, and then the plant for match, like you say.
Oh, he's quit on it.
Oh
He's
my
quit on
word.
it.
Wow.
He's quit on it.
It nearly went in.
He was almost up off the cue before he's delivered it.
But now it's a back double.
But now he's got no choice.
Yeah. That was interesting. And he's wide on that. And this game is now alive. He's snookered her. Has he snookered her? That is naughty.
If he's fluked a snooker, that's
That
unbelievable.
is very naughty. He's butchered the shots. Fluke the snooker.
Wow.
Have you got
That's
a feeling
unbelievable.
that the name of Whitley Social Club is on the cup after that?
Kelly calls a total snooker. So I think the good news for Kelly is that she can get through to
Can get the hit, and she's not going to leave an absolute dolly.
No, I think that's... Should be careful you don't go in off.
Can you be brave and go 2 cushions in behind it? And totally. She's going for it. Oh.
Well, she's got the hit.
She's got the hit, that's my thing. The thing is, Grover can now get the hit on the hard one.
True.
Just roll into the hard one to bring it out, and you're leaving absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So you just bring it away from the cushion. Roll into it dead straight, roll into it dead straight, bring it away from the cushion. The danger is you put it on the back cushion. You don't want to play it on the back cushion. But you must play it dead straight.
Are you going for a pot or are you going for a chip off the edge of it?
No, he's just going to snooker.
He's gone for it.
He's left the far one though. He's left the far one. And these are absolutely... Wow.
Mate, they're not easy, but...
They're not easy, but she's got a chance. She can snick the far one in. Go up and down.
Did you go far one or did you go one on the top cush?
I think you go for the one that's nearest the pocket, and as we look on the screen, bottom left, Finn, pop that, come up and down, and hopefully you'll have a shot.
It looks far harder live than it does on the screen.
What's the other option? The one that's on the edge of the group of 3 into the green pocket?
I can't tell which of those 3 go.
Only the one on the far left of those 3.
You could play that as a slight shot to nothing if you're very lucky and leave the one on the top cush.
You'd stun off the cushion and go across there for the other one. That's a shot. Problem is Grover's got one over the pocket now. And
you'd have to absolutely nail it. I think you have to back yourself with the one over the pocket.
Yeah, the white's running a bit out of control though, isn't it?
It is. You just have to get it as thin as you dare.
It could easily hit the yellow on the black spot.
She's going for it.
She's going for the hard one of the 3, is she? You could easily hit the yellow, he says. This goes though.
Put that safe. That's a great shot.
This goes, but problem is those 2 don't go in the middle, do they?
She's just looking if the right hand one of the 3 goes in the middle.
It does, but you'd have to screw it back 2 inches and be dead accurate. What's the other option?
If you can get
snooker him?
If you can pot either of the other 2 balls.
I don't think. Well, she's looking at it. No, I think only the outside one goes, doesn't it?
Can't tell if she's which side of straight she is. I think she's
slightly
coming down the screen as we look, isn't she?
Slightly down to this side.
I'm not even sure if she does screw this back a few inches. The rightmost red of the 3 goes into the middle pocket. Drama here.
Is she playing the middle one of the 3?
She's playing the snooker, middle one.
She's playing the snooker.
She's playing both, 2-way shot.
That's not a bad shot, you know. Grove's in all sorts of problems now.
I think that one did go then, Tim.
What's the only shot? Clip off it and go behind the black. Clip off it and go behind the black.
Well, can he go up and down?
Can he see it though? That's the question.
Can he go up and down?
Well, he can.
Bring the house down. He's looking at it.
He has to, but it's very unlikely to go in, isn't it? Is it a total? Can you not see the one? The other one?
I think.
Has he looked?
He's called a total.
Fair enough.
Well, it is a total.
Has he looked at the far one? Yeah.
He's going up and down. He's going up and down, Tony.
Wow, this is big, high stakes drama at 5-3.
Could be a match winner. Could be a match winner.
Could be a cup winner, match winner. Mind you, even if he pots it, he's not going to be perfect on the other one, is he?
No.
And the black's not a gimme either.
Yeah, it's not right in the jaws, is it?
No.
Well,
he's butchered it.
He's played it. He's put side on it. He's hit it.
And now she just moves the black out, and there's 3 tap-ins.
What would you do? Would you
I would put the white back in behind the line, send the black towards this corner,
Don't pot
making
it
sure
though.
that you don't pot it,
Yeah.
and then the one in the middle, and then
Can you
so
imagine?
on. You have to move the black. You really do.
So for the viewers watching, Tony is suggesting putting the white in the bulk area and rolling to the black, playing the black towards the bottom right-hand pocket, and then leaving the white roughly where the black is.
Yep, and leaving the red to the middle. Obviously, you don't want to get the black too close to the pocket. That'd be a horrible way to lose.
I'll give you another shot that could be an option as well. Pot the yellow over the hole.
You can actually do that. You can actually do that, and then the red in the middle, and then the far 2, and have a trickier black.
Trickier black, but you just leave the...
No, she's going to move the white. She's going to move the white.
You remove the pressure by potting the yellow over the hole.
She's going to put the black over the hole.
You
But
have to, don't do an Emma, pot the ball you're going for.
you do not.
She's doing your shot.
Yeah, do not pot the black here.
You've got to be brave and not overhit this, because if you overhit this, you're going to tie the black up.
She's got to hit a cushion now. She's played it well.
She's played it absolutely.
Played it very well.
Yeah, she's fine. So she's a little bit the wrong side of this.
Yeah.
Do you drop it in dead weight and play the plant, or do you roll it through for the one over the pocket first?
For me, I'd top spin it through so that you have a nice angle on the one over the pocket. I'd top spin it through to the almost the far cushion. Oh, hello. Hello. She's only left the plant.
Wow.
Oh, it's a calculated risk. You have to make sure you play it gently.
Yeah, you don't want it going down the side cushion, or down the top cushion, sorry. Not that pace, you got to make sure
Oh wow, she's fluked it. No, she hasn't. It didn't drop. How has it not dropped? Well, I can't believe it hasn't dropped, but she did butcher it. She did absolutely butcher it. That's why I wouldn't have played the plant. Grover's got a bit to do though. Oh my word.
What's he done there?
I don't know. I didn't realise Royal Ascot had gone into a second week.
What's he done there? Unbelievable scenes.
I don't know. He's better off getting his top hat out. And his that's some shot that is. Hang on, he's going to do a 2-in-1. Oh my word, the drama.
He's finished on the 1% of the table where he can't pot it over.
He can pot it in the yellow pocket, but it's not easy. This is unbelievable scenes. Is he going for a snooker? He's gone for gold.
He's gone for the win.
And it's in. It's not in. And this is unbelievable scenes.
He's left absolute drop-ins for
Kelly's
Kelly.
got
my
3
God.
balls over the
The
hole.
pressure is unbelievable.
And this is incredible
I
drama.
can't believe he's potted it and left himself. Kelly's got to roll it in.
She knows how to finish these. Trust me. This is absolute
She's under it though.
dollies.
Under it.
You can't not pot these. And unfortunately, I've got to inform the viewers that I'm on next, so
Are you?
I have to go.
After saying it's going to be Henry Harding, I don't know if it is going to be Henry now.
Well, we don't
We'll
know.
see.
I'll see you
Good
later.
luck, good luck, Tone.
Cheers,
Hope
bye.
he goes to a 5-all. Unbelievable scenes. Well, I need a lie down. I need a lie down. Wow. After all of that, we're back with Mr. Cole Boothroyd.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello, buddy. Unbelievable scenes.
Can't believe it.
I don't know what to say about all that, mate, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think. Well, after Kelly missed that plant, I thought, okay, he's still got to play to land. Obviously, ball over the bag. You can make yourself look like an idiot with the ball over the bag, trying to land on the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And okay, fair enough. I expected him to be nice on it. He played it quite hard.
Yeah.
But he's whacked it in. I thought, okay, he's tracking towards the black. He's going to end up pushing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
black over the bag, and he's going to get lucky. But
Unbelievable scenes.
no, he didn't get lucky. He didn't get lucky. Obviously, I think tried to play it long,
Yeah.
and he missed it and left Kelly three roll-ins. So we now have for our next frame For the Whitley Club, Tony Sullivan. And for the Westwood K's, Henry Harding.
Tony's just been bigging up Henry, saying he's a giant killer. Now he's got to
Giant
play him.
killer.
Because Henry plays often, like early in sets, he usually comes up against the better players in
Yeah.
that position. And that's a good record against them.
So I'm assuming you probably got Tony and Brad to finish the job, and he's made a yellow, made a red as well, I think. So
You think it was Brad, and who would it be from you guys? Probably Martin, maybe? Martin won his first frame.
Yeah, probably would be, to be fair.
But then Vanessa got a good double as well.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I'm not too sure who Kelly will pick, but
Yeah, Martin
Either
and
or.
Vanessa, I guess.
either or, it's not reached a decider yet. Still got to get through this frame, and yeah, bit of an interesting split this is, because you've got yellow and red on the cushion. You've got a couple of balls tying each other up. Steve Andrews wants some decider action. So do I.
Yeah, I don't mind some biased commentary from you now, Cole. It's fine. So Henry's going for reds.
Yeah, and not necessarily the wrong decision, but what's he played there?
Went into that a bit.
Yeah,
Much.
got into that quite a bit too much.
There's a couple of awkward yellows on the side cushions, which probably affected his decision.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I don't disagree for him going reds necessarily, but
All I would say is the red at the bottom of the table doesn't go past the yellow.
no, it don't go to this bottom right corner.
It's a nice shot from Henry.
Just about far draw, but
I
knocked it in, and
I bet you a pound to a penny he's going to put this red over the pocket now.
I wouldn't blame him. I think that's what I'd be playing right now.
Yeah,
If you get the
100%.
bag, you've taken control.
He had this in his first frame and never hit it considerably, so let's see how he does this time.
Yeah, I missed out the first frame, and
Played that well that
I
time.
think he's got it. Just checking his reaction to make sure he's taking
Yeah,
it.
he's happy with that.
Seems pretty happy.
Perfect.
Yeah, he seems pretty happy with that. So
So Tony's got about 7 safe balls here, so he's probably going to try and do some damage.
yeah, they are all actually pretty safe, aren't they? But
Ooh, he's choosing-
I don't.
That's a controversial one.
Yeah,
because he's
'cause now
left Henry a plant.
Well, he's not just left that, but you get the chance to, if you pod it, you might be bouncing up the table here, and well, you don't necessarily want to miss the plant and bounce the red sort of away from the pocket or anything. So don't play
No.
it too hard. Nothing erratic. Just get it over there so it's not in an awkward place, and he'll be very happy with that, because I think that's, well, not necessarily next frame he goes for the finish, but it's made a finish if he ever decides too much easier.
Yeah, that was his hardest ball, and he's now developed it.
Still obviously got a bit of a problem with the one on the cushion. It
Yeah.
does go, but you just got to mind your work trying to land on it.
What Tony's doing there is not giving
just-
Henry a chance to play his
Yeah.
hard ball out, because that's the thing. And
Yeah.
what Henry could do now is he could back double the ball on the bottom cushion into his red and yellow. If he's feeling brave.
Okay. What do you think of that?
All I would say is that if Tony can either put the yellow over the hole if he's not feeling very brave, he could pop the yellow over the pocket and leave himself half ball on the ball to middle pocket and try and develop his hard ball.
If I'm totally honest, I think neither player will feel brave going for a finish,
5-4,
especially
pressures
if
on.
Tony takes the bag.
Yeah. He could try and take the bag and put the white on the back side of the black tie up as well.
Could do. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, to be fair. I think he might. Is he potting it? No, he's gone for it. Okay. Is he going to roll this up the cushion, trying to take the bag, or? I don't know. Well, if you do that, you surely give Henry a chance to bring the red off the cushion. So he's probably going to go for the pot if he plays the one up the bottom cushion.
He's got a thing clipped to the middle pocket. I suspect he's going to try and leave himself an angle to. That's a great shot.
Drilled it in, played it very well, to be fair.
Now has he got the angle to play a developing shot?
See,
Pop the yellow middle pocket. white into
This is
the
quite similar
carnage.
to the one I had earlier, and I think I tried to force it through the mess and I ended up missing the pot.
Didn't get it.
That's almost what he's done, really, except he's potted the ball. But yeah, it's quite similar to the shot I had in my first frame against
Yeah.
Tony. Sort of had to try and force it through,
Yes.
bring it out, and
Missed the pot.
yeah,
Took her off the pot.
yeah, exactly that.
Tony can play a little snooker now by rolling into the yellow.
Trying to get right glued up
Yeah.
right behind it. So
But what you don't want to do though is leave the one cushion across the table, so you need to
yeah,
get it glued into the back side of it as well. Sort of like the sort of back edge, if that makes sense. But that's very tricky to do. You can also roll the yellow onto the red, but again risky. Decisions.
decisions indeed.
Before that shot, I wasn't sure who was favourite. I guess you probably have to say Henry's favourite now with the
Oh, yeah.
balls over the pocket.
Yeah, that's. I think he's been favourite the whole frame so far.
So he did
Okay. So he's decided
what we
to
said.
make this one.
What Henry can't do is give away 2 shots, of course.
Yeah, you give away 2, that would be,
Disaster.
well, be an absolute catastrophe. It's the one thing you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Good hit.
Very good shot. I didn't actually know if there was enough of a gap at first, but definitely is. So yeah, he's played a pretty steady shot there.
He would have loved that to have just wobbled a
Yeah.
little bit and come behind the red, wouldn't he? So with where that red is on the side cushion, Tony's taking a bit of a gamble.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Tony,
is very stressed now.
I think he's left Henry. So does Henry just flick off it, put the white on the top cushion,
Could do.
or does he go for the big double?
He's looking at it. Oh, he's looking at it into that corner, isn't he?
Big double to the middle, big double to the top.
Well, I think he was looking at it into the corner, but obviously he's playing it. He was just looking at the white, just aiming it where he wanted the white ball. Yeah,
We've put the pressure onto Tone now.
it's good enough. Tony's looking at the long double here.
It's obviously tricky. I've seen over the years Tony play some outrageous finishes.
I think he is looking at the long double with the one. Well,
Can he punch
that
it?
would be juice.
Can you punch it and square it up? Do you think is it too much of an angle to do that?
I don't know. Well, if you're actually trying to go for this finish, you probably try and play the one. Oh, he's looking at it. I think he's going for it.
Tough shot.
Oh, he's played it to the middle. Straightened it up. That's a cracking shot.
Lovely shot. Steve says, "Come on, the Hoover." I assume that means Henry the Hoover.
If I'm totally honest, I didn't.
Oh, he's flipped it again.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, my head.
If that ball rolls away, the white goes in off there.
Oh, my head.
Not out of jail yet though, because he's on the wrong angle.
That is.
Do you double the black for the match?
Oh, if Tony gets out here, that'd be heartbreaking. Oh, my God.
Didn't see the double. Didn't see
They're all having a little laugh over there.
the double plant.
I cannot believe that. I can just see him getting these as well.
Oh,
no,
he's missed it.
He's missed it.
But he's got lucky
He's
there because he
pushed the
put the red
red
safe.
awkward, hasn't he? Oh, you know what? Just fudge him away here. Just kill him. Fudge him away.
Fudge him.
Yeah.
Pop the first one.
Do him.
Pop the first one over the hole. Pop
Kill
the,
him.
pop
Just
the right
fudge him
most,
away.
then fudge him.
Yeah. Fudge him with the one that would be closest to the bag after this shot. Not like that though. Not like that. Why
But
would you push that one further up the cushion?
There's an easy snooker there because you can play the one.
Surely you
on
wanted
the
to play
side
that dead
cushion.
weight.
Yeah. He's
No,
play it with like a backspin action as well. It's a bit, I know he's got a funny
Yeah.
action, but
Yeah, of course, but
so I was just saying, if you play the one in the middle of the side cushion,
yeah, just
you can actually play
flick
it
off
half ball on the right hand side.
yeah, and get
I
into
think
the cushion.
you you're basically aiming the
Yeah.
red towards the yellow.
Yeah, yeah.
You can hit it 2 foot, and I think the
Probably still get it.
red
fine.
stays on the
Yeah.
track.
You'd probably still be fine.
Yeah,
Mind you, though, you want to get it as close to glued as you possibly can.
yeah, maybe.
Obviously, make sure you hit the cushion,
Yeah.
of course. But
I mean, if he flukes it, he flukes it.
yeah, but yeah,
You've
it's
obviously got to
brutal,
make
innit?
sure that you hit the red before the cushion. It's
Yeah.
a slight danger.
Well, you know what is a shout?
Go
This is a bit of play because of the
Just
table.
clear up. Go on.
Bit of play because of the
Go
tables.
on.
These tables drift inwards.
Okay. Just
So
go for the
do you
pot.
actually just play for the pot?
I
The one
mean,
I played
in a-
earlier definitely
in a-
turned away.
in a rover's not the end of the world, is it?
Okay, so you might be going for the pot now and then
Is he
playing.
trying to play into it?
No, I think he's just gonna tap it and try and get near the red and then play to roll up behind it. For me, that is
I mean, he's asking
not
a lot
great,
here.
but now you got to go.
Yeah.
Now you got to pot the one that you're closest to, and well, come on, Henry.
For me, if he clears up, he wins. But if he misses, I think Tony clears up.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I feel like Henry probably shouldn't have gone for these, but good effort, but it's not there, and Tony gets his chance to go straight down on it.
Confident. Always got a
He's gone
big white.
a bit far, but he's probably still okay, isn't he? Yeah, it's there. So,
There's chances there. But in the end, unlucky Cole. Well played to the Whitley Club cues. That's it from us here. We just put the frame on. (6-4) the final score. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, boys and girls. That's it from us here until tomorrow night. Yeah. Tomorrow night, the Salisbury Club Bangers against the Kennet Valley Club. Cracking final, Division 1. Our last stream of the Winter League. Yes, I said winter. Join us tomorrow for that. That's it from us here.